Hey everyone, today in this podcast we are going to learn about the remedy Abrotanum given in the Kent lectures. Abrotanum is a very valuable remedy and should be more frequently used. It is indicated in such conditions which are cured by bryonia and rust ox commonly, but its symptoms mark out its own individual cases. First thing, rheumatic conditions with irritation of heart, with epistaxis, bloody urine, anxiety and trembling when there has been a history of diarrhea. A suddenly checked diarrhea will be followed by the above symptoms, that is, irritation in the heart, epistaxis, bloody urine, anxiety and trembling are some of the symptoms wherein abrotinum is indicated. A suddenly suppressed rheumatism of any joint followed by violent cardiac symptoms, it is comparable to the remedies like ledum, aurum and calmia. In marasmus of children, it is very useful remedy and not unfrequently indicated, which implies it's very frequently indicated. The emaciation typically begins in the lower limbs and gradually spreads upwards, so that the face is the last affected, that is, opposite of Lycopodium, Natrimure and Sorinum, wherein the emaciation begins from above downwards. Abrotanum has cured pleurisy after bryonia, which seemed to be indicated but had failed. A woman lying in bed with dyspnea, anxiety, cold sweat, and pain in the heart was surrounded by friends to see her die, which means a woman was in her last moments and people have gathered around her to see her die. And it was learned that she had suffered for many months with a rheumatism in one knee, that she had used crutches to get about the house, and that she had recently been speedily cured by a strong liniment only few days before this attack. Abrotinum restored her to health promptly. In this case, it is seen that rheumatism of the knee was suppressed, which resulted in the fatality of the case, whereas abrotinum, which acts readily in the suppressed rheumatism or diarrhea, restored the woman to her absolute health. Abrotinum has caused and cured burning ulcerative pains in the stomach with suspicious vomiting. Metastasis is a marked feature in abrotinum. The changing of one so-called disease into another always calls attention to abrotinum. Inflammation of the parotid, that's called as mumps medically, changing to testis or mammae, is generally cured by carboveg or pulsatilla, but abrotinum has cured when these remedies have failed. A suddenly checked diarrhea followed by piles and acute rheumatism with bleedings, as mentioned earlier, is further argument in favor of this idea. The abrotinum patient is sensitive to cold air and cold damp weather. In general, abrotinum patient is a chilly patient. He suffers much from backaches and his symptoms are worse during the night. In boys, it has cured hydrocele. In infants, it has cured bleeding from the navel. There is either diarrhea or constipation. With the latter, he is rheumatic. With the former, he is at his best. Which means when the diarrhea slacks up, which means when he has diarrhea, he is full of suffering. The diarrhea is his great relief. When he is free, he is not having diarrhea, he is suffering. When he has diarrhea, he is greatly relieved, as seen in natrum sulph and zincum. Sharp pains here and there, but especially in ovaries and joints, are some of the common symptoms of abrotinum.